Hey guys, Happy New Year. Happy 2025. I hope everybody had a great holiday season, and that you're getting back into the swing of things, ready to kill it in the new year. So I wanted to come to you with a pretty thorough market update as promised. We're going to do a recap of all of 2024. So here, these are all the sold homes resale only. We're not looking at new construction here. It's important to break out resale from new construction because it's a whole different ball game. We definitely look at new construction prices when we price a home just to make sure that we're competitive against those prices and incentives that the builders offer. But predominantly, we're going to look at resale homes. To know the market value of your home, which is why most of you come and watch this. So we had 70 total homes sold in 2024. So I have these broken down into starting with the very first sale on January 5th of last year, all the way down to the very last sale of the year on the 30th of December. So this is everything inclusive of courtyard homes, quad homes, condos in Union Park East and Union Park West, and then also single family homes. So to break that down into individual types of homes, um, there were 17 condos sold last year. So that would be the Union Park East, Union Park West houses. I'll just bring up one example of those. Like this is one in Union Park West that sold for 410, 1641 square feet. That posted as sold in July. So this type of product or the little Brookfield condos in Union Park East, like the last one that sold um, in the year was the one that one on Frida that's in that section. They look like this. It's a little baby condo, 1145 square feet, actually sold for 283.5. So those condos on average sold with a list price of 391,632. Average close price per square foot on those is 223. And they spent an average of 42 days on market. So the condos are going to be, as far as days on market goes, they're going to be actually the shortest days on market with 42. Um, Single family homes actually is the same, 42 average days on market. And then the quad homes take the longest to sell, the quad and courtyard homes. But I think the reason these sell faster is just because the price points are going to be lower. So you're going to get more first-time home buyers and entry-level buyers with this type of product. So 17 of those sold altogether. Then we want to look at the quad and courtyard homes. So when we're talking about those, it is the pace setters and the new marks are the quad homes. Here's an example of one of the pace setter ones. And then the quad homes are the Brookfield ones. So with the courtyard homes, you can see those are the ones that are more set up like they have these little side yards, these little courtyards, instead of a true backyard. These are kind of tucked on the side. And then also they have the shared driveway situation. So like I said, those took the longest to sell, average of 75 days on market for the quads and courtyards. The average sold price per square foot was also 223. So same as the condos. Their average close price is higher at 522, 471, because of course a lot of these are larger square footage than the little condos. Like this one was 2466 square feet. Then moving on to the bulk of the 70 sales this year. was single family homes. There's 42 of those sold. A good example of a single family home. Oh, that's actually a courtyard. Average days on market for single family homes was 51. I think I said 42 earlier, but it's not. It's 51. So a little bit longer than the courtyards. Okay, so here's a single family home. This floor plan has sold a lot this year. Actually, it's a Dreamfinders Avalon floor plan. Um, so these are kind of more what you think of your regular layout of a home. You have your own driveway, and then you have the yard laid out in the back. That one was cute. Good staging. So average sold price per square foot on those was 239 a square foot. So right around 240 a square foot is where we landed on average sold price per square foot. And then average close price was just above 600,000 for single family homes. The highest sale of the year sold for 825,000. The highest sold price per square foot was 292. And then the lowest sale for a single family home was a very small house in Bryant Park, which sold for 383. The lowest dollar per square foot was also a home in Bryant Park, so the oldest section of the neighborhood. And it sold for 180 a square foot, so pretty low. Um, but yeah, on average, we're selling at 240 a square foot. And we're spending about 2 months on the market. So, 2025, new year. What is it going to look like? It's hard to say at this point what's going to happen. I think it's good that we are through the election, regardless of whether we like the outcome of the election or not. I think it just being over is good for a lot of people to get off the fence and go ahead and buy, especially if rates do come down some. The market has been going down in Easton Park since June of 2022. So we're almost 3 years into the down cycle. We're 2.5 years in. Um, Typically, after 2 to 3 years is the length of a down cycle. So hopeful that we should start to see some things coming up a little bit this year. We, of course, are competing against new construction always in this neighborhood, which makes things extra challenging. Like in Q4, the builders, especially Brookfield and Taylor Morrison, were just slashing the prices low, low, low to get things sold to meet their year-end numbers. So we saw some really low sales from the builders, which of course directly affects resales. Um, Nobody's going to buy your house for 600,000 if they can get the exact same house from the builder for 550 brand new, right? So it was a huge factor in how low the prices went in the fourth quarter. So what we want to look for this year to see if the market is getting a little healthier is we want to see builders increasing their prices a little bit. Fingers crossed we see that. And then, I have some listings going active here in the next couple of weeks. So I'm anxious to see when I put those listings on, what the traffic is like, what the interest is like. And those first few listings that I put on the market are going to give me a really good indication as to how the market's going to move this year. Of course, in January and February, every year it's slower. It doesn't just boom, go fast when you get to a new year. Most buyers come into the market in the March through June time frame. So that is the peak season to sell. A lot of my sellers will wait until that time frame to sell their house, and we'll have a better indication of what the market's going to look like by that time. So last year we did it. We sold a bunch of houses, 70. Am proud to say that I sold 1/3 of all of those homes. Yay. So that's a pretty big deal. I thank you guys for trusting me as your real estate expert in the neighborhood. I'm here for you for any questions or concerns. And obviously, if you need to buy or sell, or if you have friends, family, or coworkers who are looking to buy or sell in the neighborhood, please send them my way, and I would love to take excellent care of them. All right, guys, I will talk to you next month.